Hey everybody, and welcome back to Sonoket First 30, where we take a blind look at a game maybe you have heard of, maybe you haven't. Today we're playing Tales of the Neon Sea. This is the demo that just came out very recently. We're just going to play through it and get right into it. We're going to play in English. 3 distinct chapters have been chosen for this demo to give you a taste of the gameplay and variation found in the final game. We hope you can enjoy your time with Tales of the Neon Sea. Please note that this content may be altered or repurposed before release, and doesn't necessarily represent the final version. Okay, we have a controller option. I would like to do a controller option. I was not aware that controller was an option. I do have one. Standard Logitech gamepad. We'll see if we can get this to work. Oh, that sound! That needs to stop. Beep, 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 beep. Time to get out of bed, you idiot. Ugh, you're so noisy. What the heck are you doing, BBX? Do you want to be thrown back into the furnace? Thrown back into the furnace? So, like, you've thrown him into the furnace once before? Also, this room looks like straight up just any anime fan's room ever. You got, let's just run down the checklist real fast. Boom, half-naked animated lady with bunny ears photo. Boom, samurai swords. Boom, refrigerator probably full of Monster Energy. Boom, fish on the wall. Boom, poster of Luffy because everyone loves that. And boom, your room is dirty. See those like 5 or 6 things, every one. I need to perform a routine check to your mechanical areas. It's 4 days overdue. All right, I get it. You're such a pain. Go wait for me over there. Let's do it. Shannon body. Yo, nice looking body, dude. That's what the scanner picked up. It just says you're hot as shit. Oh, God. Warning. Beep, beep, warning. Based on the test results, 98% of the mechanical parts in your body are breaking down. Well, that's really not good. What are you talking about? I just recently replaced my knee. Don't blame me. Blame the test results. You should get ready for an overhaul repair. Are you crazy? Maybe you're the one who needs an overall repair. That's not a bad idea, as you haven't replaced any of my parts for at least 2 years. You should be glad that I'm still capable of performing scans on you at all. The robot has like a really good point. Where am I supposed to find parts for an old relic like you? The museum? Maybe I should just sell you to a museum as an exhibit. By the way, he looks like Wally. Just exactly like Wally, I just realized. Initiating self-destruct sequence. Calm down, I was joking. Go wait for me in the studio and I'll give you an overall check soon. Cool. So we are bionic, it seems like. Or at least oh, we can move. I don't really know. Okay, we have a run option. And we don't, oh, we can see ourselves in the mirror. We're wearing a mask. We're basically Batman, I think. Oh, time to get more liquor. Oh, can I click on stuff? And oh, some fancy wear. So there are no prompts, but you can click on some stuff. An antique game station, but without any cartridges, collected game cartridges can be played here. A heater? A bed? A favorite poster. Yeah, I can see why. The sunglasses. Medals and prizes from the police station covered in a thick layer of dust. So he's a cop, like an old-timey cop or something. What about the statue? Delicate specimen of human anatomy. Maybe I should name it. I got a name for you. Roger. Boom. That was easy. The power distribution box for the house, which is always locked when not in use. Okay. This washing machine seems to have a small malfunction. Maybe you should get to work on that. Sink? Coffee? An old-fashioned coffee machine, which surprisingly still works. Can I drink my coffee? BBX can be bad-tempered, but he's really good at making coffee. Wait a minute. Are these screws in your coffee? Laundry? Dirty laundry all over the place. Should we go upstairs? We should probably go upstairs. So real quick, I really like the lighting and design of this. It's very, like, Outrun, synthwave-ish, right? You got the pink, you got the blues, the futuristic kind of thing. This place must be haunted. What's going on? Why didn't you turn the lights on? I told you to wait for me at the reception table. There's something over there? What? You're a robot and you're afraid of ghosts? Just turn on the damn light. The light isn't working. It's probably the circuits downstairs. Does anything actually work in this house? Forget it. Let's just find out what's going on here first. Please fix the power first. I'm so scared. Single row polling resistant key that opens the power distribution box. Oh, okay, I took it. Right. There's like a suit of armor? Oh! Oh! I think I'll come back after I fix the lights. That actually scared the shit out of me. I was not ready for a random sound and lights and horror. My chemical experiments bench. This is where I've made a lot of sobering up drugs, but not many chemical experiments. A small fortune was spent on this giant's helmet, but it seems like a fraud now. Do giants really exist? There are some folders and files from old cases on the bookshelf. Boxes. We should probably do this when we actually have light. Let's go do that. That machine over there is kind of scary. I wasn't ready for it to just suddenly be alive. Single row pollen resistant key that opens the power distribution box. Oh, seems like the circuitry is messed up. I need to rearrange the diagram to turn the power back on. Okay, so we can rotate these. Oh, it rotates the entire panel. Okay, so we need to get that one. What is the best way to do this? Probably rotate this one, but not like that. How do we... Can we get this piece onto that? Boom. So it may look like, that I knew exactly what I was doing during that whole puzzle. I was just guessing because I had no idea. Done. But it may have looked like I was really like, oh, okay, yeah, and then we just rotate. That was a trick of the camera. We have a cool board here. We're looking for suspects, I guess. Okay, let's go talk to the weird suit of... Is this a gun cabinet? A locked cupboard filled with electronic tools. Let me find out what that is. Yeah. Ah! This place really is haunted. Don't be so paranoid. I'll have you disassembled if you say one more crazy word. I think it's probably a cat. You think it's probably a cat, my guy? A suit of armor just turned on with red glowing eyes and is shaking, and you think it's a cat? Listen, it's the sound is a bit odd, but I can tell it's a cat. Meow. The armor seems to be stuck. I can't open it. From what I know about this old set of armor, it belonged to a valiant knight. According to legend, his spirit lives inside the armor. The legend also says if the armor is separated from its weapon, the spirit will place a curse upon the new wearer. It has really been cursed. More talk of ghosts, and what's this about a weapon? Do I remember seeing a strange sword around here somewhere? But where? We need to find the sword. Okay. But seriously, that's not a cat. A cat is not the thing doing that. Let's see. A bunch of old circuits. Hey, there's a doll on the top of the shelf that's like us. Can't go up the ladder. It seems to be broken. Let's go downstairs. Must be downstairs. Seriously, there's not a cat in that. The cat does not do that. What's in here? We haven't been in here yet. Oh, there's a sword right here. Oh, we have to tap the... Why do you have a sword in your bathroom? No signs of rust, despite being stored in the bathroom. Pretty heavy, works well as a clothes hanger. That's what you were using the legendary sword of, like, Amun-Ra for? A clothes hanger? In the bathroom? Why are you interested in water pipes? Maybe you shouldn't tell me what I'm interested in, game. How about that? You ever think of that? A tough and mature face appears in the mirror. A face that's gone through a lot. Check out the toilet. Oh, we can flush it. We take a bath? Oh, that's neat. A cupboard filled with messy toiletries. Okay, well, we don't want to waste water, so turn it off. Summer. Oh. Also another naked lady poster over here? Come on, dude. You can't decorate your whole house with those. You gotta have some rooms that are not fully anime, my guy. Okay, let's give the sword back to the cat in the suit of armor, I guess. There we go. It's smoking. We should back up. We should not be standing here anymore. It was a cat. Wait a second, it's William. Meow. So you're the one making a scene. How did you end up in there, you dumb cat? Meow, meow, meow. I believe I said that verbatim. I don't know about spirits and curses, but there's definitely something strange about that old armor. I'm just glad you're not hurt. Go home and stay away from my place. I don't have any dried fish to give you. Weirdness in the Workshops, complete, part 1. Okay. Part 2, Alley of Shadows. So I think this is now going to jump to a completely... Yeah, okay. What on earth is William trying to do, leading me all the way to this small alley? I don't know, man. But there's lots of stuff for us to investigate, so why don't we do that? Follow William first to see what's going to happen. Okay, but... Okay. Huh, this little white cat. Huh. William, do you want me to meet your little girlfriend? Meow. Oh, okay, yeah. A temporary shed built for street cats. Oh, that's neat. You guys got garbage? The small cat has been staring at a trash pile and seems very sad. Well, what happened in the trash pile? What? Oh my god, it's a dead woman. She's been brutally murdered and it seems she's been dead for quite some time. Holy shit, was not prepared for that. I should call the police right away. Yeah, you should, but it's weird when you say it that slow because it seems like you're saying it that slow because you're thinking of maybe not doing that. I should call the police right away as you're like slowly backing up. Hello, this is Sephora Apartments. Adult female body's been found in the garbage dump downstairs. Okay, please come as soon as possible. I want to investigate a little before the police arrive. Not many people come this way, so there might be clues lying around. Oh. We're doing an on-site investigation. You've entered the crime scene. Yeah, and fucking stepped all over it, and there's cat hair all over the place, completely contaminated. I've watched enough CSI to know that this crime scene is not admissible in court anymore. Anything that we found here. Switch the investigative view to find more traces of the crime scene. When all the crime scene traces are found, they'll become very important clues to help you complete the final detection of the case. Ooh. So we're kind of doing a Danganronpa right now. Okay. Okay, yeah. Got a whole day. Okay. Okay. Let's investigate this foot. A heel bruise. Oh, wow. We have to, like, actually... Okay, so I'm tapping A. House slippers, but one of them is... But one of them is what? One of them is what? No. Cancel. Switch scan mode. Oh. We have like an X-ray scan. What is that? Okay. Okay. What is that? Liver mortis. Hold on. Liver mortis on the leg. House slippers, but one of them is. Not sure what one of them is. Oh, okay. What is this? Ring marks on the left. Ah, these disappear so fast. Ring marks on the left hand and middle finger. Okay. What is this? Some kind... How do I... No. I just want... No. Stop. Okay. I just want to read it. Some kind of nickel allergy evident on the neck. So we can combine these. What does that do? There are trace... Okay. It is so annoying to try to read this stuff and have these menus disappear in like under a second. It's really annoying. And now, okay. There are traces of jewelry on both the neck and left finger. The fading of the cadaveric spasm is inconsistent with other areas. The theft likely occurred several hours after death. Okay, cool. Good to know. This also... Okay, I just want to go back to scanning. Okay, so it appears that the things you scan are kind of tinted blue. Liver mortis on the face. Okay. And we already scanned that. What is this? Liver mortis on the arm. So let's combine these. I'm not even going to try to read it before I can get to it. From the state of liver mortis. I thought it was... I thought it was rigor mortis. Is it really liver mortis? It looks like she's been dead for at least 24 hours. Maybe I didn't watch enough CSI. I've never heard of liver... No, don't cancel. I just want to go back to scanning. Oh! These controls leave something to be desired, let me tell you. Also, the cat's meowing. House slippers, but one of them is missing, I assume. Bloodstains on clothing. Already what? Laceration caused by a blunt instrument. Left elbow bruise. Dislocated wrist with a fracture, probably caused by a fall or strong impact after she died. What about the blanket? Are we interested in the blanket at all? It has blood on it. Oh, we need to combine these. There are oh, wait. I don't even know why I'm trying to read those. There are bruises on both the elbow and heel, seemingly formed after death. The body was moved, and this probably happened around the same time as the jewelry was stolen. So that's it. Our bar at the top was done. We should have all the clues. Some traces go all the way from where the body is to the spot under the trash bin. I need to move the trash bin to find out more. Okay, yeah, let's do it. What do we got now? What do we got? There are obvious traces of friction on the ground surrounded by footprints. The footprints show that the person should have been thin and weak. How do you know that by the footprints? I mean, listen, I'm not a detective. There are clear traces of scratch on the ground near the body with some footprints which are probably formed when the body was being moved. Okay. The traces on the ground go all the way out. Check them out. Oh, okay, so now we're following... Okay, yeah, I see this. So we're following a little trail here. That's cool. The traces of friction start from here, surrounded by more similar footprints like earlier. It's quite likely they belong to the same person. Traces of dragging and footprints. The traces of scratch go all the way to here and are surrounded by footprints that are the same with the ones near the body. It seems like this person had wandered around for quite some time here. Like someone was pacing back and forth, are we thinking? The traces go all the way to this trash bin, so it's necessary to check it closely. Hey, little fatty, it's time to get up. The sun is up in the sky. Whoa, mio. Huh? You are sleeping so tightly, it seems like I need to distract him with something. Or just push the fucking cat off the dumpster, because this is a murder investigation, and maybe you should hold yourself to a higher standard than just trying to figure out a way to distract a cat. Worst policeman of all time. Why is the Good Neighbor grocery store closed early? The truck is in the way. Oh, cat's favorite food, which smells funny. We got cat food. Okay, let's run back over here and give it to the cat, I'm assuming. Cat's favorite food, which smells funny. Yep, there you go, fatty. Also, he has an eye patch like a pirate. There's a clear dent on the metal box, which seems to be caused by a heavy object falling from above. The dent seems quite new, judging by the wear and tear of the surface. The new dent on the trash bin. There's a new dent on the metal box, which should be the result of a heavy object falling from above. Was the dent caused by someone upstairs? Okay, so she had a bruise on her head, and something fell here. She could have been pushed out the window. Is there nothing else to click on? What am I supposed to be doing? The truck is in the way. Well, what do we... Oh. Clues and reason. We had to press X to open up a clues window. Clues and reasoning. Every clue collected for the case are like a gear on a watch. Only by linking all the clues can you get close to what really happened in the case. When you have enough clues, try reasoning the case here. When all the clues are in the correct spot, the case reasoning can be completed. Okay, I don't know why we had to say completed twice. How do we... Okay, hold on. Controls again, not always the greatest. So we can slide these. The scratches on the... There are clear traces of scratch on the ground near the body with some footprints which probably formed when the body was being moved. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. So we just have to find a spot for it. X. Wait, no. I wanted that there. The traces go all the way to here and are surrounded by footprints that lead, that are the same with the ones near the body. Seems like this person had wandered around for quite some time. I don't really fully understand what we're doing, to be honest. There's a new dent on the metal box, which should be the result of a heavy object. So they only fit together one way. So here's my... Oh, wait, it needs to connect up there? Does that work? No. How do I know if we've done it? I have no idea what's going on. What is the objective here? I'm so confused. Oh. Oh, we can press Y to make it... Hold on. Okay, we can press Y to make it move. So none of these are going to reach that top dial, but this one will. You know, it's funny. Earlier I mentioned that this was like Danganronpa. And what I failed to know was that this was so much more like Danganronpa than I thought. Because just like Danganronpa, this has some horrible-ass minigames that have literally nothing to do with the story in any fashion whatsoever, and are just as frustratingly stupid as Danganronpa. Now, I am clearly missing something very important here. All the gears are here. They seem to all be kind of connected. What's the problem? Are we missing something? Are we missing a clue? How do we know if we have all the clues? Do we need this many, like, there are that many dots where we can put stuff. Does that mean we need to find that many clues? What are we missing? What are we doing wrong? Oh wait, so we got 4 gears from this. I'm just tapping the button now. I have no idea where... Oh, wait. House slippers, but again, one of them is missing. Oh, wait, was there something up here? Unusually shaped wound. Combine. There's a strangely shaped blunt trauma on the head, like... I saw the meter, and it was all the way to the right. I thought it was done. Mrs. Perry has been dead for quite some time. The body went through intense collision and was dragged here. The jewelry was stolen after death. Enough for the investigation. Now let's go through the case again and find more clues. So now we should be pressing X. Now we have 1 more gear. There. I have so many things to say about what this game is doing and how it's doing it. Hold on. Assembly failed due to gears not involved in the transmission. But it's turning. What do you mean it failed? If I put it way over there, does it still turn anyway? It doesn't turn over there. It turns where I put it. You didn't connect the entire gear chain. Assembly failed due to gears not involved in the transmission. Here's the problem. I don't understand this at all. I thought the way they explained it made it seem like all you have to do is connect the gears. This whole thing feels like, again, it's a Danganronpa game. It has literally no effect on the actual story. And I will be the first to admit that I am not the smartest person in the world, but I don't feel like I'm suddenly missing anything anymore. I think this is just super arbitrary, and there might be like one way to finish this puzzle. Okay, let's just say that we need to put them in order, right? And I guess we'll put them from the top down because it's spinning from the top, right? What in the shit? The suspect threw Mrs. Perry's body from upstairs and the body smashed into the dumpster. The thief turned up not long after and seemingly hesitated at the moment. It took the thief quite some time to finally commit the crime. He then dragged the corpse from here to where the rubbish bin was and tried to conceal the traces. The murderer should have made a loud noise when he dumped the body like that. Was he afraid of attracting a witness? And then the cops show up. Finally here. Alley of Shadows complete. So when I finish these 30-minute, the first 30 videos, I like to kind of wrap them up with some thoughts on the game, maybe to make it more clear for people who didn't have the controller actually in their hands, to bring up some things. So right away, oh boy. Let's start with what I really enjoy. The aesthetic of this game is amazing. I love the pixel art. It's already had me really involved in the world. I love the investigation thing. I love that it's kind of like a really dark kind of crime drama with some comedy mixed in. Just the atmosphere in general, top notch. I'm super enjoying it. However, holy shit. Much like Danganronpa, the mini games are one of the biggest pain points of that game to a lot of people. If you go look up reviews of especially Danganronpa 2 and 3, go look up the reviews and you'll see people just like me who really wanted to get involved with the story and the lore and the cases and the detective work, but the mini games that they had were so atrocious that people stopped playing the game because they were either A, frustrating, they B, didn't have anything to do with the game, they were C, just filler, and they D, rip you out of your experience from a really intense game and case in order to do some bullshit with like cutting a letter in half or shooting the letters at the proper time and rearranging a mystery word. It seemed like you had to, for some reason, have them connected only in a row to end. Anything will be better than trying to like connect a bunch of gears for no reason, making it way more overly complicated than you ever need to, and make it confusing as shit. And I know they have this thing up here, you know, does not represent the final quality of the game. The problem is, that's like an entire system that they clearly have been designing to put in the game. And right now it's not good at all. So, that was a really long diatribe on why maybe they should reconsider that, because again, it's frustrating and it's not fun to do. And what's really upsetting is that the rest of the game is so good. I'm invested in this world. I like the characters. I like what's going on. If you mouse over the game executable right now, it says Blade Runner. Anyway, we're gonna wrap up there. I've talked way too much about this. Tales of the Neon Sea. So that's it. That was the first 30 on Tales of the Neon Sea. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you got a little bit out of it. Hopefully you saw an angle or something on the game that maybe I didn't and could tell me about it. I'd love to hear about it. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, what you thought. You know, I love talking to you guys on the internet. It's a fun time. Let me know what you guys thought. And maybe if I missed something big, please let me know. But I don't feel like I was so disconnected from the game that I made a lot of wrong conclusions. But again, if I did, let me know. I'd love to talk to you guys about it. And until then, we'll see you next time, guys. Burn bright, everybody.